Patrick, thank you very much for sharing your idea, and good luck for the final of the competition. We hope you are the winner. All right, but talking about the winners, we have the winner from for the previous question, and judges decided that that the winner was Ingmar. So Ingmar, congratulations! You are receiving a very nice book, Pivot to the Future: Discovering Value and Creating Growth in a Disrupted World. Congratulations! There was another question I raised, and it was for Alenka's speech. So the question was, for how many organizations have we implemented Salesforce recently? So if you recall the number, please place it to the chat. And talking about Salesforce, that will be our last but not least demonstration. And I'd like to introduce you our guys who will present it. They're also very brave because they came to the office. So guys, handing over to you.
Okay, thank you. So let me welcome you to this presentation. And at the beginning, maybe let me introduce myself. So my name is Martin Serva. I am working for Accenture for more than 15 years on the position of Salesforce architect and subject matter expert. And outside of the work in the personal life, I am a passionate follower of the exponential technologies, which to some extent you can also experience by joining OpenSlava, which we are very happy. And I am a father of, as of yesterday, 5 years old daughter. Mate, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Maciej Prochaska. My journey with Salesforce and Accenture is a little bit shorter than Martin's. I'm currently working for something over 2 years. And if I'm not currently working in Accenture, I'm trying to finish my master's degree in Slovak University, Technical University. And so far, I can't brag about any children.
Okay, so maybe at the beginning, let me introduce to you the Nexteria as an organization. I believe many of you may know Nexteria, but if you don't, Nexteria is an organization that started its activities back in 2008. So it's 12 years with us. And out of those 12 years, Accenture has a partnership with Nexteria for exactly a decade, so 10 years. And the goal of Nexteria is to raise a new generation of leaders, people that will be ready for the market, but not only from the point of view of having the skills to be able to succeed on the market, but also to be able to work in an ethical way. And for this, we are very happy to help and to participate. And one of the types of the participation that is related to this is a program that I will introduce a little bit now. So basically, Nexteria at the beginning did not have a centralized system that could solve or handle their data in one place. They did not have a system that was able to automate their business processes, and they were using a lot of Excel sheets, a lot of distributed data, and also for the students, the application that they used was kind of hard to maintain and not really that user-friendly. So what we have done is that we have joined forces with Nexteria, and we have used one of their major programs that is called the Nexteria Leadership Academy, which is focused really on developing this new generation of leaders. And one part of this program is a small course or training, whatever event, whatever you may call it. And it's called the Project in Practice. And this is a project where the students may try on their own and experience the implementation of the real project that is used in the real world. So basically, we have used this project, and together with our consultants, we have had several discussions and meetings with Nexteria people, so the people that knew best what are the pain points of their current situation. And what they have done is they have prepared a set of the user stories and business processes that should be actually used for the system implementation. And basically, by using this approach, we were able to get a nice set of user stories, so basically the requirements, but they were designed in a fashion that they were prioritized in, so we knew what are the biggest pain points. They were written in a way that actually could be used for the implementation, and they actually were targeting the needs of the Nexteria. So really to solve the problems that they were facing. So thanks to that, the development team could step in and we could build a implementation that, as was already mentioned, was based on the Salesforce platform. And what we would like to do now is to show you a small demo of one of the features of this system that we have built. So what I will start, or what I will do first is that I am now logged in to the Salesforce, to the system as an administrator who is actually responsible for the event management, who is responsible for reporting, who is responsible for overview of the data and everything that the platform provides. And I am about to start or to send out a note to the potential students that a new course, new event called Intermediate Piano Lesson is about to be launched. So basically what you can see is that I have defined who will be the teacher of the course, in this case, Leonard Mozart, who will be the host, so the person that will be responsible for setting the stage and for the actual organization of the event, in this case, Antonio Salieri. And I'm also defining how many points the students, the participants that will complete this event will receive. And of course, there are some other information like the start date, the end date, etc., the maximum capacity of the course. So what I can see from this view is that there are already several participants who have joined or have been invited to the event. But what I can do is I can decide that there are new students or some others that may be interested in this. So by simply clicking on the button, I can select one or several potential participants that may be interested in this course. Let's say for the sake of the argument, I will just select Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, that this is something that he may be interested in. And by clicking on the button, I can send out the invite to those new potential students. So now I will hand over the word to Matej, and he will show you how the application works and what's happening behind the scenes and from the students' perspective. So now I may ask our Houston guys to switch to Matej's screen.
Okay, so now you can see as I am currently logged in as a young Amadeus Mozart to our system. And basically what I can see is could be divided into some two basic sections. In the left section, I can see some basic information about myself and, for example, my next closest upcoming event, or also some events that I already attended to, but I haven't filled in the feedback that is required. And the other section actually shows us all the current invites that I have so far. And if I refresh the page, I should see the new invite I just received from Martin for the intermediate piano lessons. That's right, there it is. Here I can see all the information that are important for me as a student that Martin already showcased. And if I'm interested, I can just click here to accept the invite. There could be some survey that I need to fill in before actually accepting the invite. If I click here, hopefully we could see the survey in a second. Yeah, here it is, some basic survey that I need to fill in before attending to. Have I played piano? Yes, of course, the piano. I think this is the greatest instrument. Yes, I do. Are you a music genius? Yes, I am. I'm Mozart. And once I fill in the survive, I can check in that I fill it in and actually send my accept to the invite to this course. And once I did that, then I need an approval that I actually attended the course, which will again Martin showcase. So if I can ask our Houston guys to switch back to Martin.
Okay. Thank you. So, okay, thank you. So now I am logged into basically the same page, the same portal as Matej was already showing to you, but as you can see now, we are looking at it from the point of view of Antonio Salieri. So you may remember that a minute ago, I mentioned that this is the person who is defined as a host of this event. So that is the person who is helping the Nexteria organization on site to organize and to manage the events and the courses that they are making. So basically, I can also be the student. So the layout of the application is pretty much the same as you've seen already. But for me, there is one section that is also important. And I can see the list of the events where I am defined as a host. So as we were discussing this intermediate piano lesson, I can, upon completion of this event, define who actually from the invitees participated on the event and if they came on time. So let's say that, of course, Amadeus also not only participated, but he also came on time. For Joseph Haydn, he came also on time. I came on time as well. And let's say that Sebastian Bach, he came, but he was a little late. So I can define in this kind of the fashion the participants and their discipline on the actual event. And by saving this feedback or this attendance list, again, Salesforce platform in the big background is processing my actions, and it sends out the feedback request to the participants of the course, because that is important for the organization as well, to know the feedback from the students. So now again, Matej will get back to his system and will show you how that feedback population actually looks like. So if you can, guys, again, switch to Matej.
Okay, welcome back to my point of view. And as you can see, I still have in the section marked that I still earned 0 points, even though I attended the course. Because in Nexteria, to earn the points, you don't need just to attend the course, but you also have to fill in the feedback survive. So, and it's great that I can actually see for which courses I haven't filled in the survive yet. And if I click this link, it should redirect me to a very nice survive. This is actually the actual survive for the one event that I attended, the intermediate piano lesson. Here I need to fill in some basic information, for example, my email address, so they actually know who is filling in the survive. And there are some basic questions. How much did I learn? Well, of course, I learned everything. Will I devote my life to piano? I already did. And yes, I feel like a genius yet. And once I send this response, even though it is actually a Google form doc, it's the Google will send information to the Salesforce that we track, and it will mark my attendance even in Salesforce system as a complete, and I will receive all my deserved points. So if I go back to my point of view, and now if I refresh the page, hopefully the system already processed everything. And yeah, here you can see I no longer see the required filling of the feedback for the intermediate piano lesson. And I already can see that I earned my well-deserved 15 points. And even if I go to the section of my courses that I attended to, here I can see that I successfully attended the intermediate piano lesson. And that's basically all from our system demo. So I will return the word to Martin so he can give you some final words about this project.
Okay, so thank you. And just to summarize what you have just seen, so basically what we have provided to Nexteria is an implementation of Salesforce that is used mainly for, as I at the beginning showed you, the administrators, the people that are responsible for the data and for the automated of the processes. But we have also built on top of that the customer community pages. So basically the Nexteria organization as such can leverage all of the powers, all of the capabilities of Salesforce as a platform, which is actually really a huge enterprise system. But for the students, we have provided a simple page where they can see the overview of their points, they can see the events, they can see the statement of their payments, etc., etc. So from their perspective, they're seeing all of the data taken from multiple places in one common view, easy to use, and they do not have the feeling that they need to do 100 clicks just to get to the information that they are looking for. So, and by actually choosing the Salesforce platform, we have provided, and Nexteria is using the solution that does not fit their need only currently, but they have a platform that will be able also to support their future needs, and in case they will decide to expand their activities or they want to be innovative again, this platform will be able to support this. And basically this was appreciated also by Tomasz Hasala, the CEO of the Nexteria. You can see the quote on the screen, but basically he was happy about both of these points. So by choosing the platform as such and also with the cooperation with Salesforce. And the last I can say, the proof that this was not just a one-time activity is that actually Matej here, who presented this case with me, is still assigned to this project and he's still supporting Nexteria. So the journey is still ongoing and we are more than happy and we are really excited to see what next will be delivered. Thank you for your participation.
Okay. Matej, thank you very much for your presentation. So still, if there are any questions, guys will remain, and you can post your questions to the booth chat. Okay, I think we are at the end of the expo for these 2 days, and for OpenSlava as well. So I'd like to thank you all for your attention, and also I would like to thank the team. We showed you backstage team of main stage, but there was also a backstage team for the expo. So guys, thank you very much. And thank you all for visiting us. Bye. See you next year.